Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It finished up, unfortunately. RC Lons 1, Arsenal 2, guys. So we taste defeat, our first time in the Champions League this season. So we have one win and one loss. 3 points out of 6. A win and a loss out of our first two games. We had the home win against Eindhoven, and now we've lost away to Lons 2-1. They were a better team than I expected. They played very well at the high press. They had 5 at the back when they were not in possession. And when they were in possession, they pushed the 2 wing backs forward to join the midfielders, so they had 5 across the midfield. We were under a lot of pressure, especially in the second half. They turned the screw, they got on top of us, and they deservedly won the game, in my opinion. They deservedly won the game. That's all I'll say about that. Not much more we can say about it. Yeah, it was a good win for them. Back to the drawing board for Arsenal. We honestly did the best we could in the game. It just wasn't meant to be. Home advantage is a big thing in the Champions League. If any of you saw, guys, I did a watch along, and Stapes joined me. Yeah, formerly of the 3 Pointers TV, and we were talking football, and he, yeah. It is what it is, It's unfortunate the way things happened that we actually lost. But these things happen, The team is going to bounce back for sure. The team is going to definitely bounce back for sure. But at the moment, we're like a wounded animal. We've lost for the first time this season, and for the first time in the Champions League this season. And we need to lick our wounds, and we need to pick ourselves back up after this. We need to pick ourselves back up after this. But it was a disappointing result, of course. A very disappointing result. But I suppose at the end of the day, what can you do? The best team won, in my opinion. Like I said, we were a bit unlucky in phases, but they were very good Lons, I have to say that. Yeah, guys, what can I say? We lost, unfortunately, bit of a downer, to be honest. I did a live stream of the game, if any of you were watching that. But it's a real downer for us to lose this one, let me go through the results of the night. Let me give you the results of the games, and then let's talk about the Arsenal game, But first, I'll fill you in on all the other results in the Champions League, and then we can talk, Alright, let's see. Welcome along to the 2 people watching, guys. Smash the like in this video off me. Comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think of that result. Pretty goddamn disappointing is what I think about it. But anyway, it is what it is. Alright, let's get in with the fixtures. Alright, so the games that were played. It finished Union Berlin 2, Braga 3. RB Salzburg 0, Real Sociedad 2. Inter Milan 1, Benfica 0. PSV 2, Sevilla 2, so the other game in Arsenal's group. Copenhagen 1, Bayern 2. Man United 2, Galatasaray 3. Napoli 2, Real Madrid 3. Lens 2, Arsenal 1. That was basically the games, guys. Tomorrow, it will be Atletico Madrid against Feyenoord, Antwerp against Shakhtar Donetsk, Red Star against Young Boys, Dortmund against Milan, Newcastle against PSG, RB Leipzig against Man City, Porto against Barcelona, and Celtic against Lazio. All right. Wow, Arsenal's next game, yeah, match day 3. Our next game is away as well. We're away to Sevilla. That's going to put the cat amongst the pigeons, yeah. But Arsenal, yeah, we got beaten, guys, unfortunately. By Lens. We lost away in France 2-1. The winner was scored in the 69th minute by Wahi, and we couldn't find a way back into the game. It's as simple as that. And that really decided everything, unfortunately. Yeah, what can I say? Yeah, the better team won, in my opinion. And they played clever. They played smart. They were good tactically. They were good out of possession and in possession. And they were good in the transition from defense to attack. They were comfortable on the ball, Lawns. They were quick in attack. We capitalized on a mistake to score. They capitalized on a mistake to score. And then they got the winner. And that basically was that. We had a couple of good chances at the end. They cleared the ball off the line a couple of times. Then we were penalised for a foul on our goalkeeper on for one of those line clearances. But we couldn't find a way back into the game. And we got caught. We got stretched. And there's not much more I can say about that, really. I mean, it's disappointing what happened, of course. But, yeah. We got kind of found out in certain areas. And we got punished. The home advantage was like a lot to overcome. They were well up for it. They started coming on to us. And we couldn't recover from that, unfortunately. And we got outplayed. And that was basically the way it went. I mean, if anybody watched the game, that's what you saw, right? I mean, it was a disappointing result. Man United lost as well, 3-2. It's a bad night for both teams. But we'll lick our wounds, guys, and we'll come back again, and hopefully. Hey, Florent, how are you, man? Sorry there, I was just reading the news on my phone. How are you, man? Welcome along to my stream. I hope you're good, yeah? If you can like this video of me, I'd appreciate it, yeah? Just smash the like for me. Surprise, is it? Surprised? About the win? Or about the loss, you mean? Nah, not really, man. I mean, I had a feeling before the game it was going to be a tricky tie for us. Surprised by Lens, kind of say. I wasn't really, no. Because I watched the highlights of their game against Sevilla. I watched the highlights on YouTube before this game today. And I saw things that I realized that they were a decent team. Of course, we haven't played them in over 20 years. They haven't been in the Champions League in 20 years. We've been 6 years without Champions League football. So we haven't played them, but I knew they were a decent team. I mean, they did well in the French First Division last season. In League One, they had a very good season. And they could have won the league, maybe. They played well. It is what it is. I'd appreciate if you can like this video for me. Smash the like. I'd appreciate it. I am also monetized. If you want to donate $1 or $2, please do. I'd appreciate it. Big up yourself, and thank you for tuning into my stream. Most important thing, like the video for me, and then I'm good. I'll drop a couple of comments in the comment section because all the comments help you. All the comments help. But yeah, full time, guys. 2-1 to Lawns. That's all it was about it. Say no more about it. There's not much more we can do, you know. Full time, Lawns 2, Arsenal 1. And that was it. Nothing more to be said, to be honest. Yeah, what can I say? Hope they do better against City. Yeah, me too. Now we need to give Saka a bit of a rest until that game. Yeah, I mean we took him off to rest him. As soon as Saka went off, there was a definite drop off. I did a watch along of the game. Yeah, if any of you that watched it saw, I had a guest on, my man Stapes, and he was saying, yeah, you'd see there's a notable drop off when Saka's not on the field, and that's true. We definitely we weren't playing as well when he went off, and that is true. Yeah. I think City are going to be missing Kevin De Bruyne and Rodri. So that, of course, gives us a slight advantage over them, yeah. But they still are a very, very good team. They still are a formidable team. And yeah, we'll have to see what happens. But they are definitely a team that are formidable, strong in all areas. And yeah, it's going to be a tough game against City, no doubt. Regardless if Rodri or Kevin De Bruyne are playing or not, we're going to have to really be top of our game to get something out of that match. It's going to be a tough one, no doubt. My prediction for the City game, I wouldn't like to say, because I think it's going to be a very challenging match. And I think we could be really in a real battle with them. This, of course, is not ideal preparation for that match. It's a very disappointing loss. But it's one game. Let's fly back from France. Let's get back into London. Let's heal our wounds. Let's lick our wounds. And let's look to the next game. And hopefully we can take it to the next level against City. And give ourselves a bit of a shot in the arm and a pickup after that. Good evening, man. Yeah, good night. Good night. Don't jump off a bridge. No, no, no. Never. We look to the next match. Yeah, we look to the next match. There'll be no jumping off bridges. Thanks for your comments anyway. Yeah? And thanks for joining the live stream, Florent. I appreciate it. And take care. Yeah. And thank you for your comments and for joining the stream. Yeah. I appreciate it, man. Peace. Hey Kyle, I'm here, man. Sorry about that. I just had a phone call. Somebody was ringing me. Another disappointed Arsenal fan was on the phone to me. Yeah, man. I don't know. Did you watch the game? Did you actually catch the game? What did you make of it? But very very disappointing, Kyle. I mean, I imagine you're pretty fired up about it, yeah. Um, I don't know, but we've got a massive game on Sunday, and now Saka looks to be injured again. He obviously wasn't fully fit from the last match. They brought him in and he's injured again. He had the same problem. I mean, the guy just needs to be rested. We ended up losing the game anyway, and he had to come off. So what was the point of actually the whole bringing him over and playing him? We should have just left him back in England, back here. We should have just left him where I am here in London and let him recuperate because the Man City game is around the corner. You know what I mean? There was definitely a drop off in quality when he went off the field. We definitely struggled more when he went off the field. But yeah, disappointing result. Lawns are much better though than I gave them credit for. I watched the highlights of their first group game away to Sevilla where they secured a 1-1 draw, and they defended resolutely and they were very good on the attack, and they scored a cracking free kick for their goal. They got the 1-1 draw. Tonight they beat us 2-1. It's Champions League, it's a different level. It's a completely different level. There's not much more I can say about that. A completely different level. I imagine you must be absolutely raging, Kyle. I don't know, am I going to regret this? But there you go. If anybody wants to come on my stream, please do. I imagine Kyle is absolutely raging right now, which, like I said, I can understand. It was a disappointing loss for us. United lost also. Real Madrid won. Bayern Munich won. Eindhoven and Sevilla drew. But yeah, interesting. I mean, we have a win and a loss, unfortunately. That's the way it's looking for us at the moment. Yeah, what can I say? It was disappointing. We took the lead through Gabriel Jesus in the first half. Then we got pegged back to 1-1. And then, we got pegged back to 1-1. And we scored through Jesus in the 14th minute. They equalised through Adrian Thomason in the 25th. Then in the second half, in the 69th minute, they got the winner. And we couldn't find our way back. You know what I mean? Try as we might, we had more possession. We had double the passes. We had much better pass accuracy. We had way more shots on target. But we just couldn't get around to it. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Lawns have a win now and a draw. Yeah. Lawns are first, Arsenal second. Yeah, they took a big step tonight, Lawns. A big step. You know what I mean? Our next game is away to Sevilla. We need to win that one. That's a massive game. You know what I mean? An absolutely enormous game coming up against Sevilla. So hopefully we can turn them over. Let me just... All right, let's see. very, very disappointing result, guys. All to play for in the Manchester City game in the Premier League. That is going to be a massive, massive game. A huge clash for us. Could go either way. It's quite disappointing, but it could go either way. The game on Sunday. But yeah, we really got we got found out there for sure. They put it up to us, you know what I mean, from the very first moment, and we just crumbled. Unfortunately, they played clever, they played 5 along the back when they weren't in possession, and in possession they moved forward and they committed their 2 wingers into the attack. Very difficult to break down. Like I said, when they weren't in possession, they really put it up to us. And we just couldn't turn it around. You know what I mean? We just couldn't turn it around. Let me look at the highlights of the Galatasaray match. Just watching the highlights of the Man United game, guys. Just watching the highlights of the Man United Galatasaray game, guys. All right, man, what's going on? Big up all Skool. Disappointed all around. The players didn't put in 100% for me. Yeah, I'd agree with you, Anthony, man. I'd agree with you, Anthony. Uh, all right. Let me get back to this. Yeah, Anthony, what can I say? I have to agree with you. Yeah, I mean, and as soon as Saka went off injured again, it definitely took something from the team. Yeah, we definitely went. We weren't playing at our best, and as soon as he went off injured, we kind of we didn't collapse, but we definitely dropped off the pace, and there was a lack of quality. Uh, we never kind of threatened them in the forwards. We never kind of put them under the kind of pressure that we know we can. Um, Only when we went behind did we kind of respond, but before that we were just kind of floating along. Um, yeah, I don't know who you thought was our best player. We'll say maybe Saliba or Gabriel, but I didn't think anyone really kind of stood out. Really, it's fair to say. Um, disappointing. Look, we've got the City game around the corner. That is going to be a massive clash. They're going to be missing KDB, Kevin De Bruyne, and Rodri. So hopefully we can turn them over. Yeah? But it's not going to be an easy one, and we really need a morale boosting win. Our next game in the Champions League as well is going to be away also. So we were away tonight. We're going to be away next time out against Sevilla. And we can't perform like we did tonight in Sevilla because they are a better team than Lens, in my opinion. Should have been 1-1 if Ray didn't balls up. Yeah, exactly. There's been all the talk about his distribution and him like taking over from Ramsdale and going straight into the number one position. Since he arrived at the club, he's more or less gone straight in to be our number one goalkeeper. But yeah, it wasn't too good from him. Yeah. Also, as a shot stopper, he's not up there with Ramsdale. I mean, he couldn't even get a hand on one of those shots. I think Ramsdale might have done something. He might have been able to keep one of them out. But yeah, it's disappointing. And like I said, we've got a massive game against Manchester City coming up. And we also have a huge game against our next game in the Champions League, like I said, is also against Sevilla away. And that is going to be a massive test for us. So I don't know. It's not going to be easy anyway. It's not going to be easy, I tell you that. It's going to be a difficult one. Could go either way, to be honest. They're missing De Bruyne or they're missing Rodri, Manchester City. And then we have that massive clash away to Sevilla in the Champions League. That is not going to be easy. It's disappointing all around there. But look, we didn't show enough fight or character or determination to get back into it. They were coming out on top. And we struggled. We struggled in areas. And we could not find that the touch to get us back into the game. It is quite disappointing, yeah. I'm not going to lie. It's quite disappointing. We'll have to play like Wolves this Sunday. Yeah. Exactly. It's going to be fun, City something to prove as well. I think Pep Guardiola is a much better coach than Mikel Arteta. I think we go into the game as the underdogs, even though they could be missing De Bruyne and Rodri. I think that the quality that they have on the field is beyond reproach. I think no one can ever say that they don't have quality. And I think we could get beaten on the day. Yeah, my own opinion. I think we could actually get beaten on the day. Look, they're a great team, man. They're a great team, but we're going to have to go out there all guns blazing. No pun intended, guys. We're going to have to go out there all guns blazing and really try to just take the game on from the very, very beginning. Otherwise, we will get turned over. It's as simple as that. And what happened tonight will happen again. It's very, very disappointing, of course. I mean, it's very disappointing. Can't say much more than that about it. But I saw it coming, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I realized it was gonna be a tough one for us, and that's the way it turned out. I don't know what you think the score is gonna be against City. Stu Mac, Rice marked fresh air for Fulham equaliser. Popped around for the borderline. Garnacho goal. Didn't cut out the cross for Son's goal. Daydreaming first tonight and didn't read a cutback. Yeah, that's true. That's true, my friend. Stu Mac, welcome along to the stream, man. Like this video of me too, guys, if you can. Yeah, I'd appreciate it. Keep dropping the comments in the comment section, yeah. But smash the like in this video of me, yeah. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, that's true. Every goal that I saw, like the first one, like you said, he didn't read the cutback. He was close, but he didn't put the pressure on the player. So he was close, but he didn't call it out. Like I said, he didn't read it at all. He tried to respond, but he wasn't up to it. Yeah, he has been making some mistakes. Jesus, Rice, and Saliba are best players tonight. Yeah, Saliba played okay. I don't know, of Rice, I'd say that Stu Mac disagrees with you there, Anthony. If you read Stu Mac's comment about Declan Rice, let me put that back up. I wouldn't say he agrees with that 100%, to be honest. I hate these low back merchants like him and Maguire get gassed the fuck. Well, Rice is a much better player than Maguire, but definitely tonight for the first goal, he was found wanting. And there has been other games, like you said, as well, where he was found wanting. Yeah. You know what I mean? I think as well the fact that himself and Maguire are England players, they tend to get like the benefit of the doubt. People hyped them up to the absolute max. They're in their own top domestic league. The lad from Sociedad would have been a bargain, especially when Odegaard and Partey themselves are La Liga products. Yeah, exactly. You know your football, my friend. You know your football. But yeah, definitely I think maybe Rice gets maybe gassed a bit too much. But I think that's because he's an England player in England's top league. And English like to hype up their own players, how good they really are. Rice is a good player, but he definitely got found out for the goal tonight. He was caught back on his heels, caught back on his haunches, and he couldn't respond. Keep the comments coming anyway, guys. I appreciate it. Like I said, hit the like on the video of me. Yeah. That's the main thing. Let's get the likes up. Yeah, we got Manchester City next time out, my friend. And what do you think that result is going to be? How do you think we're going to do against the Citizens? That is not going to be easy. Needless to say, that is going to be a real test. And after that, we're also away in the Champions League, so we've got a second away game in a row. That is going to be tough. You know what I mean? That is going to be a difficult one. So I don't know. Let me just drink a bit of water, guys. Yeah, but the game was very, very disappointing. Like I said, I watched the highlights of Lawrence's first game in the Champions League. I watched the highlights of that. And you know what I mean? I watched the highlights of the first one. I watched the highlights of Lawrence's first game. I wanted to see how they played, and I thought they were very, very good. They showed some of that tonight against us. We couldn't kind of quite started. We didn't have much threat in the second half against them. And when Saka went off in the first half, that was pretty much that. Simple as that. You know what I mean? Saka went off and there was a definite drop in quality. Yeah? We kind of just fell away. And that was disappointing, no doubt. As soon as Saka went off, guys, we definitely dropped there. The team dipped. They're a low block of West Ham flatters his stats inceptions when it's 45. Antonio is nothing to write home about. I think he will continue to get caught in transitions. Hopefully he can develop and he can improve on that there. But like you say, the English press will never give balance. Not a bad player, but the hype him as world class is a bit much. Yeah, exactly. And he did get caught out tonight, He did get caught out tonight in vital areas where he could have made an interception and stopped the ball, stopped the chance. But instead he was found wanting, yeah. He was kind of caught back on his heels. Like I said, we have the Manchester City game, of course, on Sunday. I don't know what you think the result is going to be in that, but hopefully Saka will be 100% fit for that. Supposedly, they've been saying that Rodri and Kevin De Bruyne could miss that match, so that would be a boost to us. But we still need to go out there and we need to perform, regardless of who's playing. We need to go out there and we need to really put in a performance against them. It's as simple as that. Straight up, we need to go out and put in a very good performance against Manchester City. Also in the Champions League, we're going to be away in our next game too. It's against Sevilla. So that's going to be a really difficult game. Now it's turning into a very important game because we're down second in the group and Lens are first. I've won Harry Potter bundle. Congratulations. Welcome along, John. I hope you're keeping well. Congratulations on that. Really disappointing result for Arsenal tonight. I hope you weren't too annoyed about it. If you want to put in your predictions for the Manchester City game, guys, please do. Let me know how you think that game is going to go. Yeah, tonight, Jesus got the goal. He came up with the goods, but we were found wanting. It was a disappointing game, really. A disappointing result. I've just pressed the like button now. 7 likes. Thanks a lot, John. I appreciate it. And thanks for your continued support. Thanks for being a member. Guys, if any of you want to donate a bit of money to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate it. I am monetized. Or if you want to become a member, that would be nice also. But yeah, real disappointing one tonight, guys. We really got caught out there. What was the final scores with the Arsenal? Yeah, it finished Lens 2, Arsenal 1, John. We lost. We were winning, after 14 minutes. A goal from Jesus. They equalised in the 25th minute, 1-1, and they got the winner in the second half in the 69th minute. We had a couple of chances in the last 5 or 10 minutes, but we couldn't force the result and we couldn't get back into it. I watched the game. I did a live watch along with my man Stapes. So I did a watch along on the channel. I watched the game, but we just couldn't get back into it, after that. We got shut down. And it was a done deal after that. We just couldn't get back into the game, unfortunately. And that was basically the way it ended up. Like I said, we have a massive game coming up against Manchester City in the Premier League on Sunday at the Emirates. And then our next Champions League game is going to be away again against Sevilla. And now we're down second in the group, We're second in the group. Lens, with the win tonight, they're gone first. So they have a draw and a win. We have a win and a loss. Hey, drawn by Dre, how you getting on, man? You all right? You okay, Dre? Disappointing result tonight, man. Disappointing result, to say the least. I did a watch along on a game with Stapes. You know Stapes, formerly of the 3 Pointers TV. And we did a watch along at a game. But yeah, it was a disappointing ending to the game, A disappointing ending to the game. The pressure was put on, but we only seemed to kind of come alive when we went to goal down. And then we really started to turn the screw on them. We started to respond. But before that, we weren't really kind of at it. Only when we conceded the second goal and we found ourselves 2-1 down and at risk of losing the game did we actually start to pile the pressure on and move forward. Before that, we weren't doing much. It is what it is, though. But yeah, Saka went off injured as well. We lost a bit of our momentum. We told everyone about Saka a few months ago. Overplayed, and there we go, injured for a while. Yeah, and the last game as well, he was injured, and he obviously wasn't 100% fit. He wasn't fully recovered, Dre, and they just put him back in there. They put him to play. Now we have the Manchester City game on Sunday, and we need him. We need all of them. He should have been rested for tonight anyway. We lost the game either way. He should have been rested for the game. You know what I mean? They shouldn't have played him. They should have saved him for the game against Manchester City. After the City game, we're going to have another Champions League game, and it's going to be away against Sevilla. So it's not going to be at the Emirates. We have to travel to Sevilla. They are a better team than Lens, in my opinion. They're playing them in their backyard. I don't know, from what I've seen tonight anyway, going on tonight's performance, guys. Going on tonight's performance, I don't think we're going to beat Sevilla. Lens are up into first and we're in second. If we get through the group in second, we'll have a tougher draw in the next round. You know what I mean? It's important to finish the group first. Still in our own hands. We can still do it, but that was a very disappointing result tonight. And a very disappointing performance. 2-1, guys, after 69 minutes, and that was all she wrote. We're going to get back into it then. So I don't know, but yeah, you win some, you lose some, huh? But that was a disappointing result, John, to say the least. You know what I mean? Anyway, keep the comments coming, guys, and smash the likes for me. Hit up the likes in the video for me. That was disappointing. I watched the highlights, though, of Lens' first Champions League game against Sevilla, away at Sevilla, and they got a 1-1 draw. They were good. They were good in that game. Is what it is. But they were good in that match. Huh? Alright, let's see. Any more comments? Luca AFC needs to play football for Arsenal. Sure, he couldn't cross his legs, and I might say cross the ball. He may be a good football player, I don't know, is he or whatever, but he's not good enough to play for Arsenal in the Premier League. Needless to say. If Kyle Walsh is watching this, as you can see, Kyle, I'm live. If you want to come on and drop a comment, man, please do. I have the link, guys. The link is in the messages here, yeah, if anybody wants to come and give their opinions. There you go, guys. But yeah, disappointing result to say the least. I mean, and where do we go from here? It's going to be a tough road back. Arsenal Alex needs to play for Arsenal. He's not good enough either. And I'm not good enough, and you're not good enough. Alright. Just watching a bit of the Man United Galatasaray game, guys. Of course, they lost. Just like Arsenal now. 2 losses. Just watching the highlights of United's game against Galatasaray, guys. Mauro Icardi getting the winner. Yeah, tough loss for United, yeah. Just like a tough loss for Arsenal. It is what it is. Two of my friends' birthdays today, age 36 and 40. Ah, nice. I hope you had a birthday party, yeah? I hope you had a nice birthday party and you enjoyed it. You enjoyed it, like a double celebration, huh? It's nice to hear. Alright, I think I'm going to wrap up the stream at the hour mark, guys. It's already past 11 o'clock. So yeah, I'll be going to sleep soon. So I'll be wrapping up the stream in a little bit. I'm just going to go to the hour mark. But yeah, like I said, I want to thank everybody for your continued support, guys. Your likes, your subscribes, your comments. Thank you to Florent. Thank you to Kyle Walsh. Thank you to Anthony. Thank you to Stu Mack. Thank you to John Hand. Thank you to Drawn by Dre. Thank you to John again. No, you're welcome, and no problem. Thank you for being a member, yeah? Thank you for being a member. No problem at all. Just past 11, I'm going to be knocking off, yeah? But I hope you had a good time, yeah? That you celebrated those, the birthdays of your friends. I hope you had a good time, yeah? And only to thank me, yeah? Thank you for your continued support on my channel. I appreciate it. Yeah, guys, thank you to everybody, yeah? Hit the like button for me. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and don't forget I'm monetized. If you want to become a member, if you want to take on a membership, please do. I'd appreciate it. And if you want to donate £1 or 2 to my channel, please do. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the content, and have a look at my watch along if you want to see that. It was pretty fun. It was a good watch along with my friend Stapes. We had a good one. And thank you to everybody for your continued support. Yeah, and thanks again, John. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming to the stream, yeah. And sleep well, yeah? And have a good day tomorrow, guys. Yeah? And take care of yourselves. Life is short, guys. Remember that. Yeah? Time is the most precious thing we have, right? All right. Take it easy, guys. You too, man. You too, John. Yeah? And sleep well. All right, guys. Talk to you all later, and take care of yourselves, yeah. And hopefully we'll be celebrating a win on Sunday, and hopefully we'll get a result in the Champions League. All right. Take it easy, guys. All the best. Come on, you Gooners. Peace.